Hop in, loser. Let's go to Alberta. Beep, beep. I'm not actually gonna honk it because there's people around. Oh, hey friends. We wanted to let you know that there's a highway there. You can kind of hear it. Welcome to the start of our Jasper Canadian Rockies trip. Right there is the entrance to Mount Robson, where we just came from, and over there is the start of Jasper National Park and Alberta, where we are heading to. This is Yellowhead Pass. It's a really pretty pit stop right off the highway. It's a little windy, it's a little chilly, but you know, that's the Rockies for you. Oh no, what is this? All right, let's get back in Clifford.
Oh hey, wandering around Jasper on a quest for food.
So we just got into Jasper and we went to the information center to get some extra brochures on the various hiking trails they have here and just kind of ask about some of the campsites. So we know what kind of options we have, and now we're just kind of wandering through town because I've never been to Jasper and kind of wanted to check it out, as well as we are a little hungry for lunch. They do have a mandatory face mask policy, unlike BC where you can be in public with no face mask. It's not mandatory. In Alberta, it is mandatory, so everywhere that's a public place, I think you have to wear a mask. I don't know, it's a little bit confusing, but we're just wearing it anyways out of caution. Lunch has arrived. Means time for masks off, and we can eat. Didn't forget to take them to get the olives off.
I'll have your olives, just pick them
You
off.
have all of my
I'll take
olives.
them.
Yeah, I don't like olives.
How's the pizza?
That's what you do, right? When you have food in your mouth. It's actually been so long since we've been to a restaurant. This is kind of nice. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, it is kind of nice actually. It's been a while.
Hey guys, welcome to our campsite here in Jasper.
This is Snaring Campground.
Snaring Overflow. Now, normally in a typical summer, this would also actually be pretty full on a weekend, but it's COVID summer.
Yeah, it's pretty empty.
It's so empty. Look at this. These are all camp spots, which all have amazing, awesome views, but there's nobody here. And it's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's kind of eerie. As nice as it is having shade, you kind of don't want the trees here to see all the mountains. I am kind of seeing some of the benefits of having a self-contained unit like a Westie or a camper or an RV, because it opens up the RV overflow areas.
Yeah, it does.
Like what we did at Haynes Point, where the campground was full, but we were able to camp there because we were self-contained.
We just decided to go for a quick little pre-dinner stroll near our campsite. This was just a quick little path that was right at the overflow. And I think it's the Athabascan River. I could be completely wrong. But we're just kind of walking along here. Hopefully trying to find some bears, I don't know.
When we were at Mount Robson Visitor Center, a gentleman came up to me and asked me, where do I find the bears? He saw on TV how there's bears just hanging out on the side of the road, and he was like, do you know where I find the bears that hang out on the side of the road? I was just like, I don't know. They move around.
You don't really want to find the bears.
You just got to be lucky. Or if that's good luck or bad luck, I don't know. It depends on the situation, but
not mama bears.
Yeah, you don't want to run into mama bears.
No.
If you come across a baby bear, go back the other direction where you came from. Can we just talk for a minute about how good those Beyond Meat burgers are?
We've had them already twice. We've had 3 dinners. That was a delicious dinner, and now we just have to do dishes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. 2 out of 3? Right. I mean, not 2 out of 3. I won.
We finished dinner, and tonight we are just going over our maps and brochures that we picked up at the visitor center.
So we have...
What have you figured out?
Well, my friends, we've got 2 various maps here.
Nadine's been hard at work.
We wanted to go to Maligne Lake, which is a little bit of a detour. It's not down the Icefields Parkway. So that's what our plan is tomorrow. Be a lovely hike, a little picnicking, and then we'll probably come back here again for the night because it's pretty available.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about finding a spot. We can just roll in, and there'll be ample choices for us. So that's the plan. We got so much paperwork here because we also realized there's not going to be any cell service.
Yeah.
But you'll find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's a lazy breakfast this morning.
You talk about our sleep last night.
What about our sleep? Our lack of sleep? The sleep that we didn't get last night?
We discovered the flaw in our perfect camping site. It's really, really windy.
There's also a train.
There's
also train tracks, like
right there.
right there. And the train went by several times throughout the night.
I don't know if we're actually gonna stay here another night. I think we might try and find a different campground for tonight. We've got our coffee, so all is semi-good in the world again.
Good afternoon, friends. So we made it to our first stop of the day. This is the Milan Canyon because we are going through the Maligne Valley to get to Maligne Lake. But this is just the viewpoint where you get a view of the canyon, which is over there, and then there's Jasper town, plus obviously many, many mountains of the surrounding area. There is a Milan Canyon hike, which we may or may not do. I'm not sure what our plan is, because we do have a bigger hike that we're planning on doing today.
You know it still hurts a little bit.
Another quick little roadside stop off. This is Madison Lake, and it's a very impressive lake. It's very pretty, but the craziest thing is it looks like there was some huge wildfire that ripped through here, like not that long ago.
Huge fire. A lot of burned trees.
Yeah, like all of that. I mean, you can see that it's all burnt trees, and on the drive up, it was all burnt trees.
Yeah.
Like those ones behind
I wonder
us.
if this was like a couple of years ago when we were in Banff last time and all the forest fires were raging then.
That's true.
Because there was fires happening in Jasper at that time, but I wasn't sure where. But this looks fairly recently burned. Get your boots on.
Oh yeah, man. It's hiking time.
Got our lunch packed.
Oh yeah. Well, lunch part 2. I already had lunch part 1. It's probably gonna be like an early dinner, late, or like it's gonna be like a 4 o'clock second lunch probably.
Yeah, we're getting started kind of late.
Yeah, not ideal, but
2:45 right now. And it's about a 3 to 4 hour hike. Let's go.
start of the trail.
Bald Hills. We'll see how far we make it, if we make it to the summit or not. It's supposed to be 13.5K to the summit. But there's a viewpoint at around the 9-kilometer mark.
Okay,
So,
we could stop there then.
yeah. So we've been going for just over 4 kilometers now,
4.48 kilometers.
which means we should be getting pretty close to the top.
Should be.
We're
That's the
starting,
keyword.
should be, yeah. But we're starting to kind of get above the big trees and we're seeing more of the mountains behind us.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a bit of the lake back there.
Yeah, it's so pretty. So pretty.
How you doing so far?
Oh,
How are your
Hi.
hiking legs?
my legs are actually a bit sore from the previous day's hike. So Mount Robson,
2 days ago.
so 2 days ago. They weren't sore yesterday, but today they somehow seem to be a lot more sore. Yeah.
Not too concerned about bears, but we do have our bear bells, which are silenced right now because they were annoying us probably more than the bears.
Those are some pretty rocky mountains. Feel better.
Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Yeah. The view kind of makes the pain go away, right?
Yeah, that's how it works. So cool. Oh, love it.
All right. So this is the 10K version.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do the 13K version?
Yeah, this is the 10K version.
I think we have time.
We made it to the summit. And it is very, very windy and cold up here.
Super windy.
Like, this isn't even the summit. The real summit is right up there. But it was so windy, you couldn't vlog. You wouldn't be able to hear anything that we're saying.
Yeah. And actually, I don't even know if that is really the summit because there's taller hills like
That's true.
taller peaks like that one over there, and the trail kind of continues on.
That's true. I don't
But
even know if that's a summit, but
I think we'll stop here. The view is pretty incredible. It's definitely better than the viewpoint that we stopped earlier.
Yeah, it's worth it to at least come up to one of the summits.
Yeah.
Because you're just literally surrounded by mountains. There's 360 degrees of mountains.
Yeah.
Bald hills.
Pretty bald up here.
Bald hills. Windy hills too. I would say they're also called windy hills.
Yeah. The breezy hills. The bald breezy hills.
The bald breezy hills.
The lake is way down there now. That's where we came up from. Highly recommended hike if you come to Jasper. Come to Maligne Lake and hike the bald hills.
Yeah, it's
Maybe we'll have lunch at the other little viewpoint down there.
yeah.
Because it's too windy, we'll
way
lose our
too-
sandwiches.
These sandwiches gone.
We got ourselves a bear.
A bear. We got your bear, man.
We got a bear.
We got your bear.
Got a brown bear.
They do just appear on the side of the road.
Yeah, the guy was right. He knew what he was talking about. Just having a good munch.
He is just having a good munch. He's just been like cruising along downside of the side of the road here for a while now.
Just having a salad.
Just having a little dinner.
So we're trying to see if we can get a campsite for tonight.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I don't know. There's one that says full and one that says vacancy.
Yeah. You making me dinner?
Wait, didn't I make you dinner last night?
Yeah, I think you've been making the majority of the dinners.
It's alright. You've been setting up electrical and other things. It's teamwork.
Teamwork. Is that your special?
Well,
Specialty dish?
it's 8:30, almost 9 o'clock, and we haven't had dinner yet dish. So something really quick, super easy, very filling. Chili and rice.
Chili and rice. Who'd have thought? But
You
we
would've
found ourselves a spot
We found ourselves
at Wapiti.
spot.
At Wapiti Campground. We were
Love
told
it.
it was in their AAA lot or AA lot.
But it has power. It has power, no water. And
we're just basically in a parking lot, and we paid $33 for this to stay on in a parking spot on asphalt. We have electrical hookup, which is kind of nice.
electrical hookup.
You can charge up the battery.
So the previous place we should mention was $16 a night, which we didn't have power, but slightly nicer spot.
Way nicer spot.
And
We're not even flat here either. We're on a slope. But
And you haven't even told them the kicker
what's the kicker?
that we just found out. There is no showers
Oh,
in all of Jasper National Park open right now for staying at the campgrounds, like all
Yeah.
the Parks Canada campgrounds.
due to COVID.
So we got ourselves
the important
wilderness wipes
Yeah.
and some other things. So we'll make do.
We'll be
but
fine.
Hopefully a better sleep. Hopefully there's no wind. I think there is still going to be quite a bit of wind, it seems, but and then we'll get up early and head down the Icefields Parkway, or maybe not.
I don't know. We'll
We
figure
don't
that
know what
out.
we're gonna do yet. We'll figure it out in the morning.
Get some sleep first.
Yeah.